My name is Neves, and today I'm reviewing the game called 12 Minutes by Annapurna Entertainment Games. And I'm going to give you a brief introduction where I stand by before playing this game. A few years ago, I was bored and I have my Mac. There's few games for Mac. So I heard of this game called Her Story. And it was very new to me, this game. So I tried it out. And I was so amazed by how story-driven is the game. It was my first story-driven game. And that gave me a really good passion for puzzle games and games with story-driven content. And when I heard of this game, 12 Minutes has all the things that I really love. Narrative story, has a time loop. It's made by a Portuguese developer. I'm Portuguese as well. I love the actors doing this game, so I really want to try it out. So, how is the plot, if you ask me? The plot of this game is very interesting. A man is stuck in a time loop and is destined to relive the same day over and over. And the day is like this. He gets home to his wife, and after some time, someone appears that takes them both down and accuses your wife of being a murderer. And when you're playing the game, you're reliving this loop, and you're trying to figure out ways of getting out of the loop. What is the truth? What is happening? Why is this guy here? And that is very interesting. The game is voiced by Daisy Ridley, James McAvoy, and William Dafoe. So the voice acting is really pretty top-notch and really well acted. The only thing is that sometimes characters forget what they said before in the same loop or act different. That kind of tends, like I say something rude to the wife and to two or three rude things, and she's acting like she's upset, but after that I say one good thing and she's like, so all fine. Or she says something very important to me that I shouldn't know, and then I ask her and she is telling me again, but I already know, in the same loop. So that is kind of, it's not a good thing, but at the same time I understand is the restrictions of the voice acting. I really love the first 2 or 3 hours of this game. It's full of mystery, different scenarios to take on the loop. You're always finding new things or way to interact, and the story is intriguing. But as you go forward, you're met with some repetitiveness and frustration that starts to grow on you. And that is because of the contained setting of the apartment and the gameplay decisions of the developers. Let me try to explain. In various cases, or games or puzzle games, you're in the room or you're met with a puzzle that you have to decipher to go on to the next one. In 12 minutes, they don't give you a puzzle. The whole game is the puzzle, and you have to figure out what the game wants you to do next. And sometimes it doesn't make sense. There was at least 2 or 3 times I felt stuck, and the answer was something completely random, like looking... I'm not going to spoil. Let's compare it to escape room. Escape room is also held in a small space, like the apartment in this game, and yet you have to explore it. You have to read the environment of the room. But it's done in so many ways and rules that smoothly connects you from one puzzle to the next one. The environment and the story guides you in order for you to gain the knowledge to solve the puzzle and escape. And that is what is really fun about it. When I played Her Story years ago, even before I did any escape room, that's what I felt. I felt fun. I felt connected. I felt like it's logical. In 12 rooms, I didn't feel that way. I felt like it's a little more of trial and error to get the answer, instead of that answer coming from me thinking of what the environment gives me, and which led to some repetitiveness, as being stuck and not having that much fun. Don't get me the wrong idea. This is a game with so many amazing little details that complement the story. And the game design is superb. The game design, changing the department design according to the story, it is awesome. Like when you start to figure out how the story connects with how the game is designed, that is amazing. It's just a puzzle design that is not that good. And I had a really good time playing this game, and I totally recommend it, playing it if you love puzzle games and loop games. But some puzzle designs, the shifting of the tone near the end, and also the ending makes me think it's not the best one of this genre, which totally had to the potential to be, with this amazing cast, with this amazing story, with this interesting dynamic of the loop, a closed environment. This could be the best loop game ever, but it's not. It's not a bad game. It's a good game, and I recommend it. We'll talk more about in spoilers. Tell me what you think of this game. Do you recommend it? Do you enjoy it? Do you think the puzzles were very intuitive or not? Give us a like, subscribe, and we'll talk more on spoilers.